What's up, guys? So yesterday I did do a record video, but my video didn't record. I do not know why it didn't record. Kind of sad that it didn't actually finish, so I'm redoing the video that I did do that day. So yesterday I did finally get the information from my wife to write to her. I sent out 2 letters. And I went ahead and I've already got things planned. To go to Lackland Air Force Base on the 17th, which will be Wednesday. She'll have the Airman's Run on the 18th, and then on the 19th is when she'll officially graduate, and she'll have weekend leave, so she'll have Friday and Saturday to go around town with me. I'm not driving, I'm flying down there on the 17th, and I'll be returning on the 22nd due to flights being cheaper on Monday. Of course, Monday she will leave for tech school, and I'll be coming home. My flight's looking like it's gonna be roughly leaving Tri-Cities in the AM, and I'll get to San Antonio around 11 AM, 11:30. And then when I return on Monday, I will leave there around 6 AM, and I'll be getting here with a hard layover roughly around 6 or 7 PM. So I'm still trying to figure out how to get to my airport to get to San Antonio. But that's the plan. I'm gonna be right outside gate 19, which has the visitor center, but I'll have an ID. I already have a military ID, so getting on base is not an issue. I just get a map. I've never been to Lackland Air Force Base, so I will have to get a map of the base. But where I'm going to be for a hotel is right near it, less than a half mile, so I can walk. And when I get on base, I believe it's another quarter mile to the graduation area. So where I'm going is perfect. It makes it very accessible and very easy. But if we do decide to go off base, we'll probably have to get a taxi to go somewhere. I'm looking at about $1,000 in the end for this trip, maybe a little bit more with taxi going around town if she wants to go around town on her leave, which is perfectly fine. I'm more than willing, especially for graduation. I'm ready to over embellish on money for that, and that's actually pretty cheap when you consider it. My flight is going to be roughly about $400. My hotel stay is only going to be about $300, and that's for 5 days, and that's really good because you got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, not Monday. I don't need to come back Monday, but that's the plan. You get to see the Airmen's Run and then get to see their graduation, and then I'm going to spend the rest of the day on Friday, which will be her graduation day, around town, and then Saturday is a full day of leave for her. And Sunday I'll be able to spend some time with her. I would have came back on Sunday, but she does have base leave. She doesn't have town leave, but she'll have base leave. Unless her flight does very well, then they'll have town leave on Sunday, but she'll probably have base leave on Sunday, which means I can have over 4 hours with her to wander around base and whatnot, which is pretty cool. And then she'll leave on Monday morning to go to tech school, which will be Shepherd's Air Force Base. So, and then I won't see her in person for about 2 months, or about 54 days, but I'll be able to Skype her, call her, text her, back to kind of normal, I guess. But that's the updated info on the graduation that I'll be doing, so don't expect any videos for maybe 5 days. I might record, the room I'm getting will have a Wi-Fi. I'm paying $70 a night for that, which is not bad, especially when you consider Wi-Fi. It's literally a quarter mile away from the Air Force Base, which is awesome. I'd rather spend $70 a night for what I'm doing. I could get a better room, but it's 1.5 miles to almost 2 miles away, and I'm not gonna walk, and I'm not gonna pay like $50 for a taxi when I could have just paid, and that would have been $44 a night, when I could go from $44 a night to $70 a night, and I don't have to pay for a taxi to get to the base. I save about almost $15-20 in a taxi. So that's what I'm doing. So that's the idea, and I'll record that for you guys. But I'll do the house tour for you guys. So I didn't do the house tour yesterday, but like I said, the video went kind of up, up in the air, mystery disappeared. So this is the apartment I'm in. This is the door. This is the main room. Futon there. Well, I've got the futon there, I guess. Where my computer workspace is there. TV, have movies and books right there, along with some stuff. This is the view from outside. There's my car, mailbox, and everything there. This is a pretty good, decent sized room. I've got my Chromebook there that I watch Netflix and anything on YouTube on for the main big TV. I'll go back to my workstation. It's kind of a mess right now. This is the hallway. This is the kitchen. I know it's a bit dark. I'm not going to turn on the light. It's really bright. It'll probably blind out the camera. But this is the stove I usually cook on. I guess I could use that. Say, there's the blinding. There's a cook. That's what I cook on. And then of course we have your normal sized bathroom. Hi. Nice, just showers. And then we have bedroom right here. Of course, I need to make the bed. And I am packing. It's dirty laundry and packing stuff. I am packing for some getting ready for whenever we go to our first duty station. So I got to pack early. But that is the house tour. This is side storage. This is where we have some extra stuff, blankets and whatnots, like little blankets, extra heating blanket, and towels, and extra storage down there. And then over here, like I said, I've got the TV and whatnots right there. And that's what I use. So, and there's a futon from this side. This is my computer setup that I use. I got right down here. You can't exactly see it unless I pull it out a bit better. That is my 5 terabyte. Has all my movies, pictures, back up to the laptops and everything. I do have a 1 terabyte down here that I keep additional storage for videos and everything else. This is the laptop that I use for my recordings. I'm using a Razer Edge Pro mouse, and I've also got Kraken Pro headsets from Razer that I use. These are the headsets that I use. Everything fell over. That is absolutely awesome. But this is the computer I use. It's a Asus. I can't remember the name of the laptop, but it's got Sound Pro Master. Sounds amazing. It runs i3. It's got, I believe, 8 gigs of RAM. That or 12, I can't remember. I am going to be building my own PC pretty soon. But this is my work laptop that I use for work, videos, gaming, pretty much the uploads that I do with these videos. I'm using a Sony HD handheld camera, photo camera, not actual camcorder. But this is what I use for everyday recording. It's got a HD 5500 graphics card, 500 gigabytes of space. I believe I paid $360 for this, and that was on sale originally $450. It's a really good laptop. It handles a lot of stuff. It doesn't handle any sort of AAA titles or anything like that for games, which is disappointing, but I'm perfectly fine with. But it does everything I need for computer, and yeah, as you can see, my space is nicely. This is all my miscellaneous. I got my stuff that I take out right here in the hat. Every time I go out the door, that's what's there. I've got camera case, camera charger, and air freshener, books that I generally keep login for work, and then all of my info, my phone, and then tool if I need it. But that is my computer and everything that I use. That's about it for the apartment tour. And then we got backspace right there, and that keeps the heat, which is usually roughly about 65 or 76 to 75, 77 if it's really cold at night. So I guess I hope you guys enjoyed the tour that I gave. Woo. I'll drop the camera trying to find the end button. Sorry about that. But that's the plans. I did go over to my buddy Jordan's yesterday. I didn't do a video because his place isn't fully set up, and I had to help him move a bit of furniture, which was pretty easy. I didn't really mind. I was more than happy. Anytime he needs help, I'm more than happy to help him out whenever. But yeah, we moved a couch in. I only had a love seat there, so we had to move a couch, and that was fun. We moved it from one place on the other side of town to the other side of town where he lives. I'm not going to say where he lives or where I live. You guys don't need to know that. But we had to move from one side of the town to go get a couch from a friend of his mother's and over to his place, and it was daunting because the couch is bigger than we guessed for the doors. So that was fun, but I think getting out of the first place was harder than getting into his place. It was actually relatively easy getting in his place, but he did rip a little bit of the end piece, so it was all fine. It wasn't a very big rip, but it was easy, and that's what I did all yesterday. That was it. Besides just hanging out and enjoying the day, I needed some time away from the house and being alone. Like, so my wife's been very sick for about 2 weeks now, so I'm starting to, you know, I'm getting used to being alone, but it's not easy, especially being away from the wife that long. So I'm just now kind of getting those effects from being alone and away from her. So I've been hanging out with a few people, friends. That was much needed. But today I'm going to be working on a bit of work, doing few more recordings probably today. And that's going to be probably about all I do today. But I'll catch you guys later. Enjoy the day.